Howdy y'all, Galator here. And for this episode of Vanilla WoW Book Club, we're going to be reading The Sentinels and The Long Vigil. I'm going to be reading this from Booty Bay, and let's get started. With the departure of their wayward cousins, the Night Elves turned their attention back to the safekeeping of their enchanted homeland. The druids, sensing that their time of hibernation was drawing near, prepared to sleep and leave their loved ones and families behind. Tyrande, who had become the High Priestess of Elune, asked her love Malfurion not to leave her for Ysera's Emerald Dream, but Malfurion, honor-bound to enter the changing dreamways, bid the priestess farewell and swore that they would never be apart so long as they held true to their love. Left alone to protect Kalimdor from the dangers of the New World, Tyrande assembled a powerful fighting force from among her Night Elf sisters. The fearless, highly trained warriors women who had pledged themselves to Kalimdor's defense became known as the Sentinels. Though they had preferred to patrol the shadowy forests of Ashenvale on their own, they had many allies upon which they could call in times of urgency. The demigod Cenarius remained nearby in the moonglades of Mount Hyjal. His sons, known as the Keepers of the Grove, kept close watch on the Night Elves and regularly helped the Sentinels maintain peace in the land. Even Cenarius' shy daughters, the Dirads, appeared in the open with increased frequency. The task of policing Ashenvale kept Tyrande busy, but without Malfurion at her side, she knew little joy. As the long centuries passed while the druids slept, her fears of a second demonic invasion grew. She could not shake the unnerving feeling that the Burning Legion might still be out there, beyond the great dark of the sky, plotting its revenge upon the Night Elves in the world of Azeroth. Alright, so we're entering this book after our last one, which was Exile of the High Elves. So the High Elves, they wanted their arcane magic back, and they did some shit that made the Night Elves say, no, you need to leave Ashenvale. So the High Elves are gone, and we're left with just the Druidic Night Elves. And the male druids are all going into the Emerald Dream, so they're going to start hibernating, which leaves Ashenvale unprotected. So Tyrande puts together this fighting force of all the non-druids, which are typically most of the females that at least aren't priestesses, and they become the Sentinel army. These are our Warcraft 3 cat-riding warrior women. There's really not much more to this story other than we're going to see, from here on, by the way, we're going to start seeing a slight turn in the storytelling of these books, where there's going to be more protagonists. So it's already talked a little bit about Illidan, Malfurion, and Tyrande. And as we get more into these books, there's going to be more characters. It's going to be less about lore building and more about character development. Kind of like how Star Wars is a story of the Skywalker family, not just a story about a universe where all this occurs. So we're going to start seeing that happening. I'm excited. Thanks for watching, and until next time, au revoir.